Here's how to check recently watched reels on Instagram now. Maybe you watched a reel and you wanted to go back, you wanted to watch it again, but you forgot what it was. I'm going to show you two different tricks to be able to find that specific reel or watch your history of watched reels. So I'm going to hop into Instagram here. And there are two different tricks that I'm going to show you. They're not foolproof, but they're the best options that we have at this time. So let's tap on Rails at the bottom right, and you can see, say I really like this reel, but I scrolled past it. I watched several other reels and I wanted to go back and I wanted to watch that history, or go back and you went back home and you did other stuff you liked, other posts, you did other things. The thing is, as long as you haven't closed out of Instagram, or it hasn't been a really long time, you can always just go back up on your Reels history list. So let's go back into Reels, and it will just let me swipe down to go back. So I can just basically go back, and there it is. I can find that specific reel now. If this was a reel that you watched like a week ago or a month ago, this is not going to work. So this is pretty recent stuff. If you've just watched a bunch of reels and you wanted to go back and rewatch one that you watched previously, you can always just use this option. Now, the second thing, and this doesn't always work, is if you interacted in some way with this specific reel, you can go back and find it. So let's say I liked this reel, or I commented on it or something like that, and I've lost it. I've closed out of Instagram. I can find it again, but I wanted to find and rewatch that specific reel. I can tap on my profile at the bottom right, and then the three lines at the top right, and then I can tap on your activity here, the second option. And once I'm here, the third option, interactions. I can choose that, and then the second option, likes, I can go into there, and you'll see that reel that I just liked in here. So of course, if you wanted to go back and watch an old reel or see the history, this doesn't work for all of them, especially if you didn't like or comment on it or anything like that. But if you did, you can always just go back in here and watch it again. That's why I really recommend, if you like any specific reels or any posts or anything like that, make sure you hit that like button so that you can always go back and watch them again down the road.